How many times have you had to call your healthcare provider because your child was under the weather, staying on hold for extensive periods of time while your child groaned in pain, just to know if you had to schedule an appointment the next day? If only there was a better way. Enter iDiagnose. My name is Samyukta Iyer, and I'm the creator of iDiagnose. iDiagnose is a simple, versatile, virtual diagnosis app that replaces being on the phone with an advice nurse for an extensive period of time. The purpose of iDiagnose is to efficiently diagnose people, and in the case of this prototype, small children, ages 0 to 5, on an app with simple questions for a quick diagnosis, and it works with just a few clicks. Just by answering a few easy questions, your child can find relief and recovery in a much shorter time period. So when you open iDiagnose on your mobile device, you come to the home screen. Then you click on this button, which takes you to this quick emergency screen. That reminds you that if it's an emergency, you should exit the program and call 911 immediately. And if it's not an emergency, then it takes you to the questionnaire. Now you see this page, and you can select the age group your child falls in. So let's just say I have a 1 to 3 year old child. And now you get to the symptoms page. The symptoms page is composed of the major symptoms that children from ages 0 to 5 experience, and you can select as many as you want, but you have to select at least one to get to the next page. So we're going to say that I have congestion and a runny nose. So now we're going to start seeing multiple questions that will pop up based on what I answer. So now this question says, is your child able to carry out daily activities? We'll say yes. Does your child have a medical history of asthma, recent surgery, respiratory disease, or heart disease? We'll say they have asthma. Does your child take medications, and do they help? Yes, the medications help. How long have you been experiencing these symptoms? Past 1 to 2 days. And there we have it. Diagnosis. And basically, in this case, it says that we should stay home and take medications, and it also provides some information about dosages to help parents out if they don't know how to do dosages. And then you can exit. And we have a little disclaimer here just to let you know that the information in iDiagnose is completely informational and not meant to totally replace professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. And then you can go back to home. And that's it. That's basically just how it works. So iDiagnose can also be applied to cancer detection and fatal disease detection in third world countries. Cancer is super deadly, and it's mostly deadly because it goes unnoticed. Tumors are often mistaken for being bumps or bruises, and usually they are bumps or bruises. But in the occasion that it is a tumor, the person has no way of knowing, and the cancer develops and gets worse. When they finally notice that something is wrong, the cancer has become fatal and becomes very hard to cure and recover from. My technology would help here by saying that, okay, answer these questions, and eventually it would determine whether it was a tumor or whether it was just a bruise or bump. Also, with third world countries like Haiti, South Sudan, and Uganda, population health care is very rare, and in environments that are unclean or overpopulated, just like most of the third world countries, disease outbreaks occur faster and stronger than anywhere else in the world. My solution would be to give all the people small, non-Wi-Fi, really primitive tablets and iPhones equipped with iDiagnose. The people could go through the questionnaire and see whether they had to be hospitalized or take prescription medications or just stay home and rest. This technology really symbolizes global health because it encourages everyone in the world to be healthy. It helps up diagnosis, and it just embodies health and diagnose, an efficient diagnosis. So in a nutshell, that's what iDiagnose is.